Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So today you join me here at John Forest National Park. Just getting out with my Canon M50 here and taking some black and white photos in JPEG. I'm challenging myself. If you hear like a buzzing sound in the background, that's my friend Harry. He arrived on his lovely Italian, not Italian, Indian motorcycle. Yeah, lovely bike, as you can see in front of you. So he just got his motorbike license and he's now got freedom to ride around here. So pretty happy for him, and he's just out with me flying his drone. We're going out to some of the falls around here. It's completely dry. It's quite nice to see it differently like this, and it allows me to get to spots with my camera where I wouldn't otherwise be able to, because it's either too slippery or the water's like flowing there. So yeah, it's nice. Oh, it's so hot. My eyes are on fire right now as the sweat drips into my eyes, and yeah, it's I don't know why I chose to do it in this heat, but it's nice. It's nice to get out and do something different and see the landscape in a different way, because normally I don't come out when it's hot like this, so it's nice. Hopefully video and audio is fine. I'm using the inbuilt mics on this, and I'm just realised I'm looking at the screen, so I should be looking at the lens. It might not even pick it up in this because it's so wide anyway. Got a bit of weight on my pack as well today. I didn't plan on bringing this much weight, but it's just, things add up. Even when I'm just taking the M50, but I do have my drone with me. That's suffering with its batteries. I don't know why. I charged everything up last night, and now all my drone batteries are at 60%. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if it's a fault, so I'm going to do a bit of research into that. Yeah, it's annoying because they were all full. I checked them last night. So yeah, I might have to go into DJI and one of my friends and see what we can do there. Maybe get new batteries or something, I don't know. But anyway, hopefully you enjoy this video. It's going to be just a bit more relaxed and a bit more casual. So yeah, trying to mix up a little bit. So it's not all about me showing you how I'm taking my photos. It's also showing you on location where I am, and then showing you the results I get. So yeah, just trying things out, seeing what works, and just mixing things up a little bit. But anyway, I'm going to stop yabbering on, and I hope you enjoy this video and what we get up to as well. Okay, bye. Blurry?
Yeah, you know when like look at your viewfinder to turn on,
Oh right, yeah.
and then your eye goes blurry.
Right, so that's probably me done. I'm, well, at least the photos that I've taken in this video, you know, showing you as I'm taking them. I've got some other images that I've taken where I didn't hit record, but yeah, it's been fun, and it's been great getting out with my friends. You can possibly hear a drone in the background. That's my friend Harry. He's off taking photos, and I've got my friend Jason. He's off taking some photos as well. Yeah, it's been nice. Yeah, challenging as well. This camera, the Action 2 Pro, it overheats very quickly. So when I'm shooting in 4K and 30 frames a second, in direct sunlight, it pretty much dies after a couple of minutes or even just a minute. So not great. So I'm gonna have to be careful on that. But yeah, I wish I brought out my Pocket 2 with me, because that's got a slightly narrower field of view. This is quite wide, and I've got it on the narrower setting, but I'll probably crop in later on. But you know, this is fun, and it's good to see people out and getting out amongst nature in this heat. This sweat is really bothering me because it keeps rolling into my eyes, and then it drips on my screen, and I'm having to adjust. My friend Jason is just walking in the background there. You probably can't even see him. It's so far away. But yeah, this is nice. Anyway, I'll probably talk to you a bit more once we get back home and the office, and I can talk you through my images. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool little camera. So yeah, if you come around this side, you'll see it.
Oh my lord.
So yeah. So this is Jason checking out the camera.
Hi little camera. Nice to meet you.
It's recording as well.
Here's my big camera.
Here's my mean camera.
Mine's bigger.
It's not about size.
2 days has actually passed, or I should say we're on day 2 now. Yesterday I was completely knackered. I was so tired. I was sleeping most of the day. I went out with some friends later on that evening, but yeah, it was a very nice and productive day. Very, very hot. As I said, it was 34 degrees in my video. That was in the shade, but that rock I was standing on when I was doing the talk, that was incredibly hot. I could feel the heat through my shoes. So I have the heat coming from above and I have the heat coming from below. It was terribly hot. It must have been 60, 70 degrees Celsius in the sun for sure. That would explain why I was just pouring with sweat. It was just unbelievable. But it was so good getting out with my friends, and I wanted to incorporate them into the video, but not, you know, dominate it. And I know that they're not as comfortable on camera as well, or they're not comfortable on camera as much as me now. So yeah, I didn't want to show them too much. But I'm sure they'll be coming along to other things, and you'll be seeing them in future videos. I do want to go over the battery situation just very, very quickly. These batteries, I think I might have made an error the night before with the docking thing. I'm still getting used to the charger. The charger I don't like, because the docking station anyway, it's just fiddly. You don't know if you've got it in all the way connected. So yeah, you really have to push it down to make sure it's locked in. But I don't know what happened. Yeah, but I've done a test over the last 24 hours. So I put one outside in the heat in the undercover area, and then I had one inside. They were all both the same, fully charged, and this morning I get them together and they're both fully charged. So yeah, no idea what happened, but I'm going to keep an eye on it. Yeah, I sent a message to my contact and he has no idea what's going on. So yeah, it must have, I was thinking there might be something out there that I don't know about, a problem that I should be wary of, but no, none of that. So that's good to know. But I'll just keep an eye on it. So yeah, I had so once we finished at those falls, we didn't stay until sunset. It was just too hot. We were hungry, we were tired, and we wanted to get back to the cars before the sun had set. So what we'd done is once we got back to the cars, Harry got on his bike. Harry followed me. Jason went on ahead of us. I think he was in a bit of a rush. He's got a load of energy. That he's not that kid. He's 2 years older than me, but he feels like a kid. So he rushed on ahead, and me and Harry stuck together, and we went to the dam. We were going to go to the Mandarin Weir Hotel, which is normally nice food, nice venue, really nice and old, and I was looking forward to a really nice cold pint. But unfortunately, when we got there, we found out it was shut, and they've been closing at 5 o'clock on Sundays, I believe it is now. So yeah, that was a disappointment. I was really looking forward to that. I think since COVID, a lot of places have minimised their opening hours and everything, which is a real shame because there's a lot of places I've been wanting to go to recently, and they've been shut. So yeah, it's a shame, and a lot of people have been in the same position as me. But anyway, I'm digressing from that. I just got a bit distracted. So what we've done instead of going there, I met Harry at the pub. We said goodbye and everything because he wanted to get back home while it was still light. So he left, and then I got a message from Jason, and I told him that we're going to go to the other lookout, the other car park, because the pub's shut. And so we drove round, and I met him there maybe about 5 minutes later. And it was a really nice light, as you'll see in these black and white photos, because I didn't shoot colour. So yeah, the lighting was just so nice and soft. It was so still, so picturesque, lovely reflections. So I'll chuck a photo up now of the there's like a pump station on the dam. It's quite a nice old dam. Well, when I say old, it's old in Australian terms, not old in everywhere else. Not in England anyway. In England, it'd probably be considered new. I think it's early 1800s. So I got some photos there, looking around the scene, getting some nice reflections of the trees as well. I'll put the photos at the end of this, but what I want to show you as well are these, before we go, I got some photos of these nice, they look like reeds in the water, but I believe trying to work out what it is. I don't think it's a tree, I think it's just a bush, a big bush that's just fallen into the water, and it's quite old. And so it's got this nice silver bark, and it's all sort of quite brittle, but the water's really nice and smooth around it. And I do have a shot where I think, especially I think it's this one, there's a duck going through the scene. So it's going from it comes in from about here, goes to this point here, and then it goes to here. It's getting I think there's cobwebs or something in the twigs and the branches, and it's going up and jumping up between them and catching them. So yeah, it doesn't really show up too well in the print. You can see it very, very faintly. If you look, it looks like a smudge, but it's not, and I wanted to keep that in there, and then it works its way across and over to there. And it was a long exposure I had to do because the light was fading extremely quickly, and what I grabbed out was my, I don't know if I've got the lens, let me go and grab it actually. And all I used was the Canon EFM 55-200 lens. So I was using this basically at 200mm. I think I was using it as well at 135mm. So I can't do the maths off the top of my head. But yeah, I think at 200mm it would be about equivalent to, is it 360mm or something? So I was going in quite tight. Took the Hasselblad down, I wouldn't have even got the shot unless I cropped in a heck of a lot. So yeah, it was fun. I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, I had a lot of fun putting it together. I spent a lot of time doing it. And anyway, I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Okay, bye for now.